19 years old, I had a steady job, I was managing people, and one sunny winter day, I looked up at the mountains and thought, this isn't my plan. So I quit everything to chase snowboarding. And there's 3 things I learned from taking my first big leap of faith in life. Here's what happened. By 18, a year after leaving home, I was managing a coffee shop. I was running a location, managing staff, and learning how to sell coffee wholesale door to door. And by 19, I was even pitching franchises. And I was good at it. I was still grinding at adult night school to complete my diploma. On paper, my life was on track. But one clear winter day, I looked up at the mountains and remembered what I'd promised myself. After high school, I was going to move to Whistler to become a professional snowboarder. So I quit, not just the coffee shop job, but the whole path I was on. I got myself hired at a Starbucks at Vancouver, knowing that they could transfer me up to Whistler at the start of the winter season. And that was my entire plan. No savings, no connections, just optimism and a belief that I could figure it out along the way. At that point, I'd only done one competition, and I was shocked to have placed second. I wasn't that experienced, and I wasn't even sure I was that good, but it didn't matter. My heart was in it, and I trusted myself. So by September 1996, I was living in Whistler, and I'd landed a job teaching snowboarding. But I didn't just want to teach beginners, so I told the head of snowboard school that I wanted to be a world-class competitor. So he gave me the role of coaching young freestyle athletes instead, and that gave me a chance to train and compete right alongside them. Within months, I had my first sponsor from a local snowboard shop. Over the next couple of years, I signed 11 sponsors, started winning competitions, and even got on the cover of magazines. Now, don't get me wrong, it wasn't always glamorous. 6 days a week were spent on the mountain and 5 days a week in the restaurant. And in between, I managed to squeeze in some cardio, recovery, and rehab. So I was definitely burning the candle at both ends, but I loved every second of it. Looking back, that leap taught me something you want to know. Sometimes naive optimism is a strength. You don't have to have the perfect plan. It'll open doors you can't imagine when you take the courage to start and trust that you'll figure it out along the way. There's 3 things I learned. Number 1, take the leap. For God's sake, if you feel the pull to do something, just do it. I'll say it like this. When is now going to be the right time for you? Number 2, enroll people in what you want to achieve. Don't just tell them about it. Enroll them in it. This means that you're sharing your plan in a way that they can see themselves in it. In my case, the head of snowboard school wanted top competitors on his payroll because it was good for the resort and good for the brand. And sure enough, that opened doors, like me competing in the Sunday Night Fire and Ice Festival, doing crazy snowboard tricks through a ring of fire, and a whole lot more opportunities that came over the following years. And for me to make this all work out, I first had to enroll the Starbucks regional manager in wanting to transfer me to Whistler in the first place. And then I had to enroll the head of snowboard school, and then my first sponsor, and so on. Enrollment never stops. And number 3, just keep moving forward. This means finding any action to take every day, especially when you're feeling stuck and you just don't know what any action is going to lead to. Always be in action. Even when you feel like you have to make a U-turn, you still have to pull forward first. I had no idea what doors the head of snowboard school could open for me. I was just a rookie, and worse, a nobody in a village full of hardcore local riders who were much better known and much more skilled than me. But if you don't enroll people in your plans, don't expect anyone to know how to help you. So if you've got a dream pulling at you, whether it's a company or a calling, take the leap and subscribe for more founder lessons from the messy middle.